Hello, my name is Ahmad Kane and I am the curator of Cayman K Studio and the Annex Art Space. And today I'm going to teach you how to properly hang any piece of artwork that you may submit not only to us but also to any other show or exhibition throughout the area, the US, the world at large, whatever, whatever works for you. So this tutorial is going to be pretty basic. It's going to be a flat layout of what you need. Basic tools that you can get from Lowe's or Walmart or wherever they sell hardware at, and it should be a pretty quick tutorial. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this, guys. Alrighty everybody, so these are all the tools that we're gonna need. I almost forgot one. A ruler and maybe a Sharpie of some sort. It's only to track where you're gonna install the screws or the screw eye or wherever. But electric screwdriver, you can use a regular one, doesn't matter. There's wire, a D-hanger, screw eyes. I'll go into more detail about when to use these. And a couple screws, doesn't really matter. I kind of use metal ones because they're small. Most of the stuff I use is made out of wood as far as paintings go. So I just use those screws and they're fine, they're sturdy, they hold a lot of weight. And then you got wire cutters. So that's all you're gonna need. And like I said, maybe a Sharpie or something. I have one laying around here somewhere. But those are all the tools. Again, you can go to Walmart or Lowe's in order to get your hanging system in order. So in the next video, I'm gonna show you guys how to actually go about hanging your pieces of. Okay guys, I'm gonna show you how I usually do this. So here's a basic bird. Wood painting that I haven't done yet, but I've already cut out and sanded. So here he is, he or she, whichever one. And I'm gonna show you how to hang them. Now, there's a couple ways I can go about it. I could add like a wire, like put a screw here, and then wire around. Or with something small-ish like this, here's what you can actually use the D-hanger. Just kind of center it as good as you can, flip it over so it has better range, and then there you go. And see, then it's ready to hang. There's a couple, like, again, you kind of want to do it more towards the top. Obviously this is the top of the head. You want to do it more close to the top of the piece. So even if you're using a rectangular canvas, you kind of want it, if it's oriented vertically, to put it more towards the top. So when it hangs, so a good example, like when it hangs like this, you don't want it towards like the bottom of the painting, clearly. But that's how you use the D-hanger. I'm going to show you guys, at least through canvas, because I know a lot of people work with canvases, so it just might be better for you if I, just show you an actual example of me doing it on a canvas. So here's the canvas. Essentially, you can do exactly what I did, or you can do exactly what I'm about to do. There's a couple ways you can go about it. And I use the ruler just as a rule of thumb, just to make sure it's pretty even. I don't have like a T-square or anything. If I did, it'd be a lot longer, so then I can really judge this out. I'm just kind of giving a rough estimate of where the second dot should be. And there's a couple ways you can go about it. You can do what I'm about to do, or you inject 2 screws right here, and then you wire it up. I'm gonna just show you how to do that. A pro tip is, with the screw eyes, you can just do it in the exact same area, and then you just twist it, like on the side right here of the canvas. So like this, you screw them in, and then you install the wire through the loops. So with the screw eyes, it's right here, but right now with these screws, I'm about to just do it boom, 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 and then just call it a day. So I'm gonna show you, I already made my dots. They should be pretty even. Close as I like. There. Mark its place. And then mark its place. Okay, so that's when we get our wire. And I just do one loop around, and then I go underneath and then just tie, or just, you know, just wrap it up. And this is cool because when you wrap it up like this, if you have way heavier pieces like I do that are made out of wood or any type of material that's heavy, this kind of adds extra security. So you kind of want to save maybe about like an inch and a half of wire from relative where the screw is. So right here all the way down, you want to make sure you got extra room so you can tie it, and then you just clip. So we got that, and then I'll do the same thing, wrap around once, and then I'll go underneath and then just wrap until all of it is good. So, and this is what I've been doing. Now the wire, it doesn't really matter where you get it, as long as it's reliable and it can hold the weight. But this wire in particular, I got actually from Home Depot. It's for, I think, like gardening or something. It's like gardening wire. It's really sturdy and reliable, and it's just the only wire I really use. So it's pretty easy to find. You just go to the gardening section. So I'm gonna show you. So after we got it all wired up, just for extra tightness, I just kind of insert the screws even further, just drill them in a little bit further, and then there. You can play a tune with it, and there you go. And that's how you hang it, and then it can just go up like boop. Actually, let's see. There you go, and just straighten it a little bit, and there you have it. Easily hung piece. It needs to be signed. I just realized that, but I will do that off screen. Now, a good pro tip is, if you're going to use a different wire, again, I use the gardening wire from Home Depot, but if you're going to use a different type of wire, I would suggest, if you're going to use like picture frame or picture wire, you can get it from Walmart or Lowe's or whatever. I'd recommend getting a coated wire. If you don't get a coated wire, what tends to happen is when you cut it, it'll like fray, so it can stab or give like people like splinter or whatever. It's just kind of uncomfortable when you kind of do the same technique where you cut and then you try to wrap around. Imagine like this, the end piece that you just cut being like frayed out, you know. It's hard to really tuck it in, and it's just awkward. And again, it can cause mild irritation to you or the customer that buys your work. So if you're going to use picture wire, I'd just be sure that it is coated. It'll usually say within the description or the title of the wire whether it's coated or not. And it's just like it's like a really thin like plastic or whatever that's around it. It's still durable, it's still usable. I just kind of prefer the green wire because, you know, there's no Haas, no Moss, you know. It's really thin, and you know, it's very sturdy. But that's how you hang up a picture frame, or this is how you wire any piece of artwork that you're doing. Lost train of thought. So there you go. That's all it is. Simple enough. And again, if you have a small enough piece, you could try using a D-hanger. You can get them from Walmart or wherever too. So all this stuff you can get from Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's, again, any place that has hardware, that sells hardware. So that's the end of the video. I don't really have anything else to say. I guess if you have any questions, just email me at theannexartspace@gmail.com, or just send me a DM if you personally know me, and I'll just answer to the best of my ability. Thank you guys for watching.